Nightfall in Minneapolis in December usually spells freezing temps, and that is precisely the case outside these walls. But we are a comfortable 72 degrees inside U.S. Bank Stadium. Tonight, the stage is set for our final Thursday night game of the year between the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
This will be a return from deep in the end zone.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. First play's a run with Nwangu. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's McDonald to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Play action. It's McDonald.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. Finding space at the 40.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. In motion goes the tight end.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to Nwangu again on first down.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38.
Another run now for Nwangu.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the Texans' 39-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Handoff right side, Nwangu.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Third and
10. They go play action with McDonald. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. The Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
The slot man in motion right. A first down carry for Barkley. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36.
This defense for the Vikings, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Herbert now. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Herbert. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Herbert. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
And the Texans first down.
Herbert throwing again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Touchdown, Texans. Saquon Barkley with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Texans have moved out in front.
Point after here coming up. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Texans 7, Vikings 3.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
They're riding a two-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of it.
On second down, here's Nwangu.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Nwangu going to get it on the counter. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this to Nwangu.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th.
Out of the gun, McDonald. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. This defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. There's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw here's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
From the gun, it's McDonald.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's got this down to the 35.
47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Again, it's Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. On second and 2, Herbert. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, third and 2. Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Second down and goal. Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Vikings 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before break. McDonald. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Miller as time expires in the first half. And the Vikings get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little further before they head to the locker room. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play and 2 more for good measure. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Taken from about the 12. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A handoff, Barkley running left. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And the Texans first down.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he loses the football a second time. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
And some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McDonald sets to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing is McDonald.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
McDonald.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. From 19 yards away.
And the Vikings have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Matt Judon, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Barkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
146 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
To Barkley on the check down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Flushed out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now they send the tight end in motion left.
Barkley. And Barkley did not get there.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. CD, I know from working with you that you're about as old school as they come. Your thoughts on throwing that ball for the 1-yard line?
I just got done walking my dinosaur, as you well know, and ordinarily I'm screaming, run the football from the 1-yard line. But if you are going to throw it, just take extra care. That didn't happen there, and they turned the ball over.
They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Handoff here to Nwangu. And this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stopped him behind the line for the 2nd straight play.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 12.
They go play action with McDonald. And he fires one, but incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On 4th down, McDonald, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He's going to get it again, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Saquon Barkley with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken a 4th quarter lead. The extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
21, Vikings 18.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. First play's a run with Nwangu. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Play action. It's McDonald. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's McDonald to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
The Vikings on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. McDonald, he'll check that down into Wagyu out of the backfield. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. He got out of bounds, that's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. On first down, they'll run with Wagyu. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Back to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Straight ahead, here's Wagyu. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And they'll go right back to Wagyu. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. And he is out of bounds here. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll go with a keeper. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight end. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Now Herbert
Steps away, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.